Malungin tutasado kamal masulang agitirak kalmal misal guk martiang mga adu and I think we owe it to the public and kira dal law Isaac mo ngara kada mga moklasel uktoru laway gagidal lurer al salabalu so gudikno telte alle rusu sera ay bedul maraklay ma bilung Ebiil raklay President Terbelaw ma olbira kalulaw rogul mungutiling mar rubukul mam asila balur belaw marbakal adra balur belaw wal tira kuk sabarir el ngaray gel ngaringir el al tutaw yoreng sertal program malungil tutaw lekor kamiw el al sil sangar nga to gubat sel okya kargi de sadoy hanggang Sesario Sewralur Sesario mostra ang butokal ada dio bangklel endi dirga kal salrong sil mga adu leng gukti kal adra al adu endi niya amral madul mga adu adak mlarong sil mga adu mal mol al al salong adu endi niya adra rior engang el al timing kerbelaw ngi matulungal garingi rior el sensei ra Palau Community College sa PCC marong yang artiang el tir marwa Doctoriano marwa Mr. Etpisong Shalom rakamasig tirigaya akuk ongara alersele guk voyaging society ngartiang engay dia angel guk master navigator ang Sesario ngalgal amaw pialuk el drogul ngalgal selgungoy waygel kora rexir ngaruba gen gay dia kora wayal gel ngalgal el lurqdi el wasemel sabel ngutial toeringi ang selgungoy waygel babingal ngaruba magel kora personal interviewing wal dulwase akoram lo seb karungul mo o rangal kamera el mo dakal sor sa mariar el musubay gal toy mangur kading gagi dangalgal mangkagi tinggal mal mleklot temel lo bangala mal el mol mutrayel temel rangar hawai lol sis akar adra hawai wanay no Thompson ma shorty tirigay de mangkamalungil madangal treat tigil adungul bangala male etol sis akal lo may Sewralur Pacific ma direkal bakal lamlay mangmla amakalit el maisul Euclea ay betul balura oy mangkal Sesario mlamo ngarinya 3 Iraq 2008 right merel ang elol si sakra ngal kara Ebiil lekot start yagilom dasot mo goradi mo omosiro el tarakuk badangel omsubel kuko otil mo rangal ng magagida bebira kalda Albaira Pacific emang serak kotel mitringil mera tel guka paiderber olle sayam lang ablila omsu akul garingil wase sesakam korat story ra awalela takoy ra navigation eng mura kalwase enat takoy ra navigation al nga ka obangal damakaw ngilul maskak al direklusis aklakad makal mong lamu uler belaw yawla bangalela Marshall makoramral lotele wangay kasado ay makul masirngi wase makral waisay belaw engah mula se en awul mamlimiw wase awul dakya lengi obang wase mang awul mamlimiw ena aptelulaar mamadal yakama mamlima makamrilaar ma aol traw olel Marcel oy makulga ngaringil tilang rega Sesario what's our navigation nga navigation or kamamar adra belaw yang mal maduul mga aduong malo masangagak mula se that is your responsibility masa tilangar alam ilgiri wil kami wa madangali masayid ang korawa agim tulaseng kada mo masubringi el dia kada iti malas malmu tulolgi siringi malisi ringi at least talo mo urtil kaki del guk generation or elangya the loot to revive ringi magsayid ako rawab lol tele tial lom subal mera Ebiil emang maral bakkarakal lamay Sesario dimletal rakal dimlakal may langil mlora hawail tukuk mlol, you guys went to receive the Okeanos, right? Around the world. When you missed that one summer camp where you were in Hawaii.
Yes.
Yeah. Eng yang kay gidra, ya last year agi dong okra al olangar ka klaw le tiral ngal ka. O mesra, tiral ngal ka o mesra, yagi dale tomesetel ulayang dale tamsubul predicta weather labanggel. Tiral magikariyay. Tamsubul mesaptu ay gal lo walang aptu musubul lo mesara ulayang da tomesayang dala se mo wangarang ayang adra kapsingeng klurung tiral ngal ka o geringik mo Mr. Sesario kakati osis akaramamel rayga tu ma ulayang ade oy ngarang agi mo omakal mong tiral ngal galo say okay, I promise you come back next summer kasi omlutan mo next summer eng la mo ngaring amlay mo ko mamsublo makala. And so, tegi daw ulasado yung mga gimna ang tuta, tirakal ko tul, agimal mlamo balsel ang karubak. Awa tang aklaw ng iringil, makros aklaw ng iringil, adamal. Sal, mi moklal, nguwal, mastari, arangal garbelaw ma. Arangal garbabira blul, adal, sa marial masubert tel tokoy. El dekalo oraw lang. Sa igida kong generosity ng kalrubak. Mang lados amlay. Magyult tangali na daw bersera sabadong. Mael ang si ang eringi sabadong el almel sabadong tetesteringi lo makaleringi murang ayang le etya ba. Alas tel race ra kaibe esado etyal kaiba kuk mlerul mlara ka klaida saala. Esel kung yuwagel luukal masadring il tokoy waseng mleklo event annual event bekkel nganya taral timer at sila taragi yarogul bulur belawa mol tobadagel bugrur tilmliride eng momra la klayda sa lomu rai eng momliwek rang ayangala el mel momliwek rang ayaurel mu tilmera endringi rai lelo ko omdu mumle wai say tial klayo ngadara angil takmo tial tokoyra klayda sa ala akloklalam de ibelaw mang saygir yamle lastel metial ko sa lebol ngaringi yang mamalaboy la letirka ko kamkala mo ngaringi gel belul bol tabaringi ekuk ngaringi akla daw mangloy marang itukuk mugise momraila mang alako amle ulabong al klayda sa larakay ba amle 1864 yeah
Siem la mer adrado English
dois diak Spanyol etiramle dos masel kaiber el angan ngara olle lulas ernya Sesario manik anik o ollel la apprentice ringi right now anik am sub lobanggel mang ngomakal mlamo makal and the two of them worked since January Serakot tulbuila almer el angal tirkay gidra abolul tautal el malas ringit klalo matomes al aklalabo ang kale igal siya singer tial kaibal nga igal bukura Kramer akmar merang asulan sa lubrayor tomes siya singer ngi al aklale malas ringi leng dia kalot dira katamal da siya kaiba endi tamalas amlay mangaringaw da swiril si il masaklal we matangelo setyang awangarang at teletelel. Matul meser saygide emeruringi meel ange etigiril guk tester nge si ange ringi. Oh, etial mlaya akarakar aktiako tuklabol klalo. Pek patingira adam la contribute del moringi. Akarakar albas kamama oboku kurahari rabseb sraol. Magi mongu risel al yatang rang klal al sel ngaraol.
Tenggal gitu
abiyay mang agiyo ontira karra harira basebs magimo malaring iraol yarkuk mlo malara karrakar arbabira ngaram ro ramal gayok o yang kaki dele totora telay mangkaki dele Augusto rarungula matukuk mol ngamlay yarkuk mlo malay ringil me yarkuk mle obukura Davis rangiwal tirgagi dako kumlo omre era gagi de lectorak era rwa sialum emong wakar ngulmera ngar along matukuk ngulmay el angak taktalel tial mlaya ngarngiya imol ta asal tiam kataktal do rablur o leira mali ra armam toka alda du ursal balul waya lo sadringi emlu galera aklol typhoon edir gamlem de ala al adal matuluol ang mal lo arangi letya dire gal ngara diang ler olel ngarngia association ringin mora atokera bakaler belaw ya kaki dele Eruk president ra Voyaging Society Shalom. Yeah. Et pisong Mr. Et pisong adonay trayars almoringi. Akarakarablolo layar ako kumlor atrangat pangamlong mabambul meligel mo o ngarsele sang kaskalel tale outrigger. Blue. The Samalel. Yes, the Samalel. Ooy. Mang madklobokol kaluleng maralbok padangiran at away blol a imori rangi yang yam lamong rangi. Maralbok rurt desadoy. Agin na testering. It's a fast one, huh? So we're gonna have a race. We're gonna push for a race for Independence Day.
You know, Sera Festival of Arts.
Yes.
Yeah. Ebiil, Shalom, tamilas arawan ng at panglo may saigil bukura Kramer maklungel ma.
That's what we did, yes. But this one, Sesario made sure that it flies, right? So, Mr. Ses, thank you so much for everything that you have built with us at Ebiil for the children of Palau, for the children of the Pacific, and I mean, we have students all around the world now. And they've learned so much from you. How old were you when you started learning navigation?
I'll say maybe around 7 years old.
About 7. So what would be sort of the first thing that a 7-year-old would be learning?
We started with the basic on navigation. Naming of the stars, counting of the moon phases. And at the same time, you know, when the elders go out sailing to the different places, then we go learning, feel the ocean.
Wow,
it's a lot of things. So, yeah, it takes years to learn the whole skills. You need to feel the movement of the ocean in case if it's overcast. Then you know the movement of your canoe. If it changes courses, then you can feel the different movement of the so it takes
how many constellations how many constellations are in your compass?
Total of 23 in the star compass, because it's rising and setting, and some of them are used for the storm stars. I mean, most of the constellation we use it for storm stars. Yeah.
Storm stars are tire sadoy. Selog sis aklarang Sesario yung sa kumang kato walang aranggay tuulk mo mamakita yang dan mom Sesario matamoto the maluban dia.
Yung nga rin clear like
Name of the stars.
In my language,
yes,
or
in your language.
Well, it's Mailap, Payer, Ebiil, Sewralur, Tumur, Sesario, Talup, and from Talup to Ololubis, you use the Southern Cross. It's 45. It's Southern Cross risen. That's another position of your star compass. Then Southern Cross 45 degrees to the east. That's another position in your star compass. And then it's 90 degrees straight up, the top star and the bottom one. That's 90 degrees straight up, so that's straight south. and then it goes 45 and setting on the west. Those are different positions. So out of Southern Cross, you use 5 positions out of it.
And it has different names, or?
It has different names. It's Talup, that means it's risen.
Okay.
Machanes, that's 45 degrees. Olwalup is due south. Then Machmilto is 45 degrees to the west. Tubulup is when it's setting.
Very complex. That's all I can say. It's very complex.
And then you have Payafang, Wool, Marigar, Men, Igulik, Welle, Melbelfang, then North Star, Fish Market.
And which one is Palau Star?
From Yap to Palau is Sarabul.
Cerebral. So, nga kakuramlam mo mga yan, tingin tirang ngayag torap tule. That's how we learn. Hindi kang kleler belaw. So, ay also mga niyang kleler belaw, agi yosis atli. But most of the time, I'm actually learning. Ayan kleler tokora sa tawal. So, they have stars sa lolang arayal balu. Masel lomakal. Ang dakadil low spell was east, west, north, south. Dira kalwase seguida up to urbelaw. Masuntang rabul abe maral merbelaw tol tirak rangaydal sarbol. Enge yangoy lomo walang aring yung makalal merbelaw. So rokul bulu ang aring up to uringi.
Tongak lagi tu ragel balu.
Yes. So ngaring some maybe like 5 years ago when we sailed with the children.
That 20,
something like that.
yeah.
Agi, we took a 2 weeks trip. 2 weeks ilgim sa Ilobangala Sesario nga maisu. Mortigang nga high school and college sildi miliwak kablur belaw. It's so beautiful. The world on tangaraka kanu angod al omo mesiringira ngara ayal maklo am siliringil bilasel marumga. It is beautiful, yeah. And then Sesario, like once again with his generosity, el ang yung nga camper Ebiil laban tatrangal high school makalays this summer. Agi tobdra next week. Agi omakalal mo rang alula. At yung sel direct continuation ra subir tiral ngala. Magi mo makalal mo ngal. Saya ako roy the journey give boring lang ang Sesario say and hindi ako madak this is a really simple journey. He says it's just like going picnicking for him. but I'm already looking at like lots of float or jacket so I can grab it if I feel like I'm gonna. But Mr. Sesario and Nick are the ones who are going to be taking us on this trip to continue our learning process with him. I know Sadoy says Sesario, what he knows is not something that, unless you start at 7 years old and you live with Sesario and every day, it's not something that you can just easily learn. But we're hoping at Mulwase with the Camp Ebiil because the kids are 8 years old when they come to the camp. And if they're doing that with him every year and may eventually sail with him, like these ones who are going with Sesario this summer to Lul are actually kids who started when they were 8 years old. Maelang nga niya 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah. And so, at least maybe at the start maybe it'll spark a lifelong interest or professional development. But I know we're never gonna get this. But at least now I don't feel lost when I look up into the sky. I can look up into the sky and truly understand where's the east and west and south and what's going to happen if there's going to be a storm.
Yeah, it makes you see she will be able to feel the water too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd probably be sailing to Australia saying I'm going to Japan. Ses, what's the biggest challenge to being a navigator or becoming one?
The biggest challenge, well, you need to challenge yourself, I think.
Okay.
In order for you to become a navigator, you need to challenge yourself to face all kinds of weather. Because, you go out there, expect unexpected things.
That's one of the
Okay.
biggest lessons they give us.
So sometimes you could be stuck in the weather for 5 days, big waves, strong wind, raining. So you need to face those kind of weather. I remember that we got stuck we depart Saipan. Is this, I think, 2007 or coming back to Satwal. Well, we left Saipan and then they give out the warning for the typhoon. But we already depart. So we got stuck in we keep sailing. We can, 2 canoes. One you can see when it goes up but one you cannot see that goes down between big
The
waves.
wave.
But we fight to get out of that typhoon. So when we finally we were 7 days in that typhoon.
7 days.
So finally when we got out from the typhoon, and then the search plane came looking for us and they found us and they said, oh, they're really close to the island.
Thank
So
you.
yeah, they drop radio so they communicate with us. We said, oh, we're fine. We're just celebrating this. And we to the island. So
Oh my God.
they reported back to Guam that, oh, I think these people are fine.
Oh my
We
God.
still have water. We still have a lot of food. So,
That's crazy.
yeah.
What do you do in a typhoon? You just put down the sail and just float, or what?
Well, it really depends. If you need to get out, for that time we kept sailing.
Wow.
But in our voyaging canoes, we adjust the sail. We make it small, or we put down a little bit. Worst come to worst, then you need to put down the sail and secure everything.
Have you ever been lost?
Not yet.
Not yet. Besides, if you get lost, you can always say, I discovered this place.
I don't use the word lost because even the drifting lock, they find land. So
Okay. Yeah. The
Yeah, so
drifting lock fine.
I never used
That
the
one.
word lost because even though you got stuck in a bad weather or something, you're still drifting to the island. So
You've been
Yeah.
sailing around the Pacific. Which islands have the worst water or waves?
between, we've been facing a lot of weather. So a comparison of which place is worst, it's probably between Hawaii and Tahiti, New Zealand and Cook Island.
Those are tough.
Yeah, those are tough weather.
Why is that?
Even when we left 2007 from Hawaii to Marshall, it was it's kind of 1 week bad weather, but we kept sailing. It depends. I think it really depends on the current. But yeah, but everywhere when it comes to typhoon season, it gets rough. Yeah.
Yeah, so normally you wouldn't be sailing, right? I mean, during those times. But you've been sailing in the typhoon, so I guess that kind of doesn't work in your case. But normally you put your canoe up once you reach that season, don't you?
Yeah. During the typhoon season, we pull up our canoes. Then we do repairs, prepare it for the sailing season. So yeah. So
When was your first sail outside of Yap? How old were you?
outside of Yap, I was 16 or
16.
oh, 1985. Yeah, I think I was 16. Oh no. 14, I think.
14. And how old were you when you got your pua?
It's just in 2007.
That's 2007. Okay, so
I've
the
been-
typhoon was the
I've been sailing, but yeah, it's just 2007
when they get their title
when
as a
we
master
bring
navigator.
when we bring Maisy to
Oh,
bring Maisy home. Yeah.
You know, I saw your father sailing to Malgyok during one of
Why
these
say?
before. I think that was
That's
his first
2002.
time. Yeah.
oy.
No, our first time sail here is 94. That was this project.
1994.
1994.
Yeah, that's I think it's a Japanese project that we carve a stone money in Ulong and bring it back to Yap.
Was you were testing it? Like, how did they do it? Like,
The
trying
what?
to test the history?
Yeah, it's a project that Yap and I think Koror agreed to do for the Yap to come and carve the stone money and bring it back. It was after our training in Hawaii. We trained, everybody trained for the 1995 voyage to the South Pacific and back to Hawaii. So we came home for a break and my dad, but then no navigators want to take that voyage. So we just arrived up and then they asked us, then we hop on the canoe and come to Palau. And Alan Seed was sailing with us that time.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
So it was in 1994. Then 2002 was the Malagyok voyage.
Yeah.
I was on that voyage also. Yeah.
Huh.
That's when my son born in Yap, and then Chief Raklay named him Moss. So
I see. Well, nga rin ang algal sa almos ang klil.
Mos.
Amos ang
Yeah,
akring iwal ang clear wa malaraklay.
Oh.
Oy. Eng ya sige det tiramlong ramal kayo kal nga sige 1994 eng ya maelamos ngayi der ngalgal sa al. Manggaruba ka mga klil mos. Masara kotol meter ngil dung gamos. Yakuram lom asanong kulit tira wadalak makwase. Kau nga mang mosang klalang algem. Ubang maaway sa mong sa either time ral merbelawal. Yeah.
yeah, so,
So you should go to Newell and teach the villages there how to navigate. Since you have their name.
Oh, marang yan. Marang like say. Ormos. Amos amal. Amos adimle for argil. Emla start talo makalawang gelada mal. Oy. Nga skura. Amos ang skura mi senti. Oy. En maral ngayi del digre. Mangal gigral saal. Mang maralo titriral sel. I guess that's the best way to learn, right? You can talk about it, but if you don't experience it, yeah.
Makaral nga ko join Ebiil Society will participate.
I mean, every kid that comes into our program, one of the things that they learn. And then, of course, we have a lot of kids that tira bekarragal lamay. Matira idal ngalgal bekarraget tamay agim developer tiral mo youth mentors. Tira idal youth mentors, those are the ones who do the life skill training, like they go sailing with SES or they get their scuba certification with Sam's Tour or they get their first aid and CPR training. So, tira nga high school makalid sila mo sa level sukum talo malamol malding our program sila may during the summer. Then they actually go through a lot of development, and then then it'll be their summer job, and then during school year, they're still working. Masel sa kumang nga event ter kama malubat nga nga limon sa kartir. Etir gay dil nga laka orera yung daw their tear. So like a couple of them they're returning from the tele omrera nga school and the imortira nga gidale dilub Hidayos was actually received the scholarship mura attendra kuk tokoira fisheries mo nga rin hosted niya US Embassy. We have kids that go to Japan or they take scholarships that participate international development program for youth. So we have a kamangatal program. It really doesn't end. We try to keep them coming back for more development. Matangan nga lakal sa alal tirgal guk mlamo maklol at mlamo Ebiil mlamo nga lagi nato dra school el tira guk mla obanggalanganga before. So the whole point is trying to have us really rekindle that connection mutalo malisi or sa gidel connection or gidel way ngal Sesario Sewralur sa Ebiil filler daw mo dir on course or off course. He tells us stories about your student missing that wave change.
No, use the wrong cross.
Say that again.
Because there is another star that it's far apart, but it's same shape as Southern Cross.
Oh, the big one.
Yeah.
Oh.
So instead, Southern Cross not shaped up, and that one is already up. So he thought that's Southern Cross, but Southern Cross has a pointer.
Oh, oi.
So it's the Southern Cross, and there is two pointers.
Right.
So it tells you that Southern Cross. The other one doesn't have a pointer.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
yeah. So one of the students, so that's south. So I use that Southern Cross. I look at it. That's a wrong cross.
That's true. There is that. Yeah. So nga ta magi seral that was 5 years ago. En kira nga along matirkal nga ka umgok ling girilom gok kay ewan klo kam ututawel mo tsaka ulayang daling also kumayol to kuk nga ongos ekado mes ra ulayang dar ongos for storm stars mas kuma ayol to kuk nga bar ekado ko maseringira kapsas ngay ra ulayang ekmong mo nga storm or India. Yeah, so it's not a easy thing. And it really...
you have to commit yourself. So.
I mean, they're not called Master Navigator for nothing. Yeah, that's for sure.
Can you just teach how we look at the sunset and know whether it's going to be rain or we're going to have a storm? It's
looking at the sunset is you look at the color. You know that everywhere it's red color is bad. So yes, we only look at the color and the shape of the cloud, how heavy it is. Yeah, if it's really light, like you cannot see any clouds, that means it's still good weather. But if it's really heavy, that means you're gonna have a little storm coming. Yeah, heavy means that pile of clouds is fill up the whole west horizon. So
how about the east?
It's same thing. Same thing for the sunrise. Yeah. But it's always better to be like because I think it's before 6, you can see the color. It started to bright before the sun comes up. So when you're out in the water, it's more clear. But that's why, like most navigators, when they look at the weather, they walk to the east side of the island to see the sunrise.
You know, maybe you have noticed here in Palau, in Coral, like December, the sunrise is very slow to come up. But now going to the summer, it's still 5 o'clock and you can see the...
Yeah. Every month the sun is different, rising and setting.
So you have a different symbol to see.
Yeah, it's like in March, the sun moves to south of east and move to north of east. So in March, I think it rises due east, up and down. So yeah, we do have those, even counting of the month. I mean, from new moon to full moon, and from all the way, rising from the east, we still have those. Yeah, it's like a month calendar that it tells you best to go fishing or not.
Okay, let me not get into that.
Why not? I mean, there's a lot of fishermen out there who would like to learn. But what are some of the things, says your reference point for sailing besides the stars and the wave and the current? What are some of the
Reverence? We do have all these name of like dolphin, whales, and birds. So I've seen.
how do you use
I've seen
dolphin and
those.
whales to reference?
No, they give you. It's like a sign on how they swim. They jump maybe twice. Then it tells you this is the one that it's in our navigational thing.
Oh,
So
like
from that thing, then it tells you where the island is, or from that reef, even reef. The reef, you go see a reef in the middle of nowhere, and then you have to follow the reef, looking for the shape. And if
Wow.
that's the shape that you learn, then it tells you where the island is. So those are
So
kind of
just-
reference.
yes.
So you just don't come and pass the reef. Oh, maybe island is here, but you have to look at the shape, because when I learn, they tells you if you hit this reef, the shape is like this, and then you can find Palau from this reef. They will
Yeah.
tell you which island is closer. Yeah. So even like there's some dolphins that a group of dolphins. It's between Satwal and Saipan. When you hit,
And they're always there.
Always there. I've seen that group of dolphin. I've seen this group of birds between here
I
and
know.
Yalul.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are some of the.
Those are, it's just in case if you kind of lost track of your navigation, and then when you happen to see these animals and birds, and then see the movement, then it tells you where the island is. Because just like when you're in Palau, then you use this star to go to Yap. So it's same when you see those animals or reef, it tells you where the island is.
Walang
So,
maybe the olang ang low spell lo makatakler roarail mang ngira lang damulang kujirang birds but that but they're always there.
Marigan me eda man maklot to telen ngarang wa.
Yes.
Lenga kita ku direk lo mesa meliwek obtigra melgasok lang me.
Yeah.
E meliwek kan imam dele sei pernilen se pelo otirga ku belung girel ke.
Yeah, ngora wai sel, how like at the bella sarang ramong sel to kurang ara bila setok mo. Kangul budula segidel bebula kalbaile ngap tira bila segul segi mga ngarlong himural. And then ngarnya armal ngarang klel armal blol ngarang wai segidel teleta ending dimla. Dakadol aswar kumulo sa even maom ngara vast open ocean. Del klo wal makay ba kadirak kaldirga o ngarinya yel lolang letira di maray rabe kaltay ma matukuk mlat mang ayero kul gakarusel armara aomrolli. How old were you when you became a master navigator?
2007.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that during that time, I saw in a video, you and Nainoa Thompson and
We
Shorty?
have Nanoa Thompson, Shorty, Bruce, Jad, two chats.
Mm-mm.
And what else? Who else? I think there were 6 Hawaiians or 5. then I think 12 of us from Satwal.
Oh, you all got your title from your father
Mm-mm.
during that ceremony.
Yes.
Yeah. That was 2012?
Seven.
And then your father passed away when?
2010? Oh,
2010.
2010, I think.
Okay. Yeah, so now what's the name of the guy who's coming on Okeanos?
Peia.
Peia. So Peia, you're going to do the ceremony for him when he arrives?
Yeah, rest of the students of my dad, they after our 2007 ceremony, then I think it was 2008, oh, or same year. Same year, the rest they flew to Chuk and take the boat from Chuk, and then they go to Sarawal for the rest of them ceremony to be a navigator, to be Po. So I think Peia is only the
last
student that didn't get his post ceremony. So as soon as Okeanos arrive, Palau, I think that's sometimes in June, then we'll do the ceremony for him and some of the students some of my students at PCC.
That's really good. Wow, I'm so glad to see that it's continuing. Okay.
Malung tuta ko lang ngaraer.
Maralungil tutaw and congratulations. Maralungil tutaw le korkaw mases. Ngaka-augustaring ilak ng okrabligan I have been listening. Kom mal masaw la so lang so kalokere luwasay. Gil aruba kam lu siya bukuringi I want to buy his book. Ngaringa bukol blamelu usil like alu rerel.
Oh no. Hindi nga kamadingat mo ka amadu almaluos man ba isa ML interview rin yung luusi.
Malkina latal malmadu alwaya Mr. Talam sa interview rin yung luusi abuk yung maral momring al-adal book yung maral masawling il-aruba kakmaral nasuba batok mal di ako nangil wasing makarakulo ko ratigingil thank you mal masawla also kumento ko rabulul abeng kilal kamakar I think so lang hindi nga kadiblo all wasing ko makar kadiblo all corrector nga kalwase gusta it's not ko makar kamakar makwase o ako makar Palawan na say you're all awake tiya nga ambay so kalmuril wase ko makar leng maral mlaki siap telukol girela history ra Alcelaikal Islands ra Micronesia yung maral masawlan maral lo makal sail mo arwa New Zealand ma Australia ak malaw ring asuleme kumlo makatekatal dibus kumoblo ole kotil ale kotlo li sakra ka ba mawil to koy kom maral masawla ses madami iku nga Dios lobong kamiw bye.
Sulang gusta, sulang ngil el ma oyeng ma gigora mo sa Maria el marule de gibo mo daslo ase de tu trel mo kamal sulang says she wants you to write a book and she will be the first one to buy it. So I told her she's a writer herself. So I told her to write the book, write about you. Okay. Maybe that'll be our next step is to write the book. I know that your father has so many books written about him, so many documentaries. I mean, the malanggang at the bloil malgoring lelo sa Tamasar Airport. Hindi short, sorry. They're like, oh my gosh, this man. And I know it mula sa mala Sesario Sewralur. News ringi. Atilo with the New York Times, Wall Street Journals, Washington Post. I mean, these are major headlines ra balulaat. Esiral mada the maling tilob da iselregin. Sayida dirgal gotel rulim got saglor lo bengeles adoy. Mal ngario arungul ad, mal humble al ad. Tamral betoka elang kaki ngara ngara along al malas etel gaib. Betoka adras yabal mar adram rigel el tirga ko comes el wase ngar malas amlay. Matokok timel stop and mak camera artir and they're like malas yasing and then I say and then they're like, so he's the carver? Makase, yeah, this is Mr. Sesario. And they're like, oh yeah, you know, I read books about Maupi. Look, he's the one who taught the island, the Hawaiians. Makase, yeah, this is Sesario. It's his son. And then they're just like, what? And then they're like, Mr. Sesario, please, can we take a photograph? And then, assess mang mal diwada mal. Mal ngario warangul adang malimis el humble el adel direct rulimang awul men so halo lo bangel betokal time sel away tagi tagi mul top dra be bol do ore bolong adu ya kosen gal Sesario mral el worldly view el adang mrala usngel mral lo mesra
Le quiere the record I get picking.
ya akim le record agyola boy mrang I think we were going to do that.
Maybe
But-
in this project with Ebiil, we make Ebiil as a nest of voicing skills or something.
Ay, marang. Akmal, orang alwase ulgo mga niya immortal kaki dal ngalgal gukmotwab dal mo sa Maria ringimang mosubi.
You know, I read this article yesterday that they found these plastics in the Marianas Trench. Somebody really found it. And how does this climate change affect the sailing or the signs that you see to sail?
Yeah, it's the, for the storm stars. Before it's exactly happens, or we look at when we predict the weather, looking at the storm stars. But now it's either earlier or a few days after when the storm's supposed to happen. Sometimes it's just way earlier that you don't expect a storm. So yeah. So that's how it's really affect. Even now, it's early last month, the wind been shifting to west, and it's not supposed to be in the west. It should be in the east because it's from August to November, no later than November 12th. That's westerly wind.
Easterly.
Westerly.
Westerly.
From August
right.
to November should be westerly wind. That's the season for westerly wind.
In November too.
And up to November 12th. It's not going to be later than November 12th. The wind should be back to east. So it should be easterly wind until June. So that's the season of June will be very calm. July the wind will be going around. Then August again the wind will go back to west. So those are been early last month to this month. It's wind that's not steady at where it's supposed to come from. It goes change to south. It goes all the way to north, even west. So
For me, I didn't expect to have rain like this because it still should be east.
Yeah. So it's
So
yeah.
when the wind is coming from the east, normally we don't have rain.
And you can feel just when the sun is out, it's really hot. Then all of a sudden it rains. So
Like the last 2 days, last 2 weeks,
Yeah.
it's
But
really hot.
yeah.
Yeah, those are probably some of the things that maybe they feel them a lot quicker than we do. Kidal adal guk the tabawa kidal toy len dak those pairing in toy. Mang dira kal baby da toy dira kal partra subira ngalgal. Wayagi mo super say kidal wasa ngara affect ra ay kidal guk extreme changes ra weather. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kami mo ay sa kung magara. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't affect the way you're gonna navigate to places. It just affects the weather that it's
The
changes
prediction.
a lot.
Yeah. You're planning. Oh, yeah, because we're supposed to, 24 next week. El Morangalul. And so we've been, like in training with him, preparing for the trip. And then he tells us like, we're going to be going up against the wind. So it's going to take us like 5 to 7 days to get to Ulul. But on the way back, we're going with the wind. And so 2 days we'll be back. And then the other day I said, SS, the wind is on the west. Will we be going there in 2 days? And then he says, yeah, what is wrong with this weather? It gives yeah. But like he said, it doesn't change the way he understands sailing. It just affects how you plan your trip. Like when do you go or not go? Yeah. Oh, magigida babira. Changes ra environment ra blue level affect the way the traditional or wayfinding, traditional navigation. Yeah.
The trip in Morangalul, is it going to be only the first of the many to come? Or?
Only the what?
First
Is
of
it-
the many, say yes.
Yeah, that will be the
Yeah, I know many young kids will be interested in taking that trip if they have the
I'm not a young kid, but I
You
tell
are
you, I'm not
good.
sleeping. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll continue to share
Oh,
and to the kids that they're willing to listen and learn. So I'll continue to support.
he Seth is, like I said, he's got worldly views, and so he's like, so some of the things that he's telling us to do on this trip is we're gonna bring fresh vegetables on board. Magi narmulam gagrel gardener ko, ma'am.
Oh.
We're gonna test to see how you can do that, to bring your own food, plant food. Magim lasetarwa yasay mangarang el gibo mo labal nga amlay magi mga nga fresh el yasay on board while fishing at the same time. He's also asking us to bring some plants. Magi mo mrura tree planting ra ngaluling tamil tamal rayol tamang bato ka mil tamal el dalom. So we're bringing like citrus arwa marad el marwa madu marot mga rangklelo o labal mo ngi malalama edirakal mo ngi guk musubra almalir marwa tokoy rang sa elawel mga rang. So we're gonna spend a few days el ngara ngalug ngiring ya Sesario tira ka nga di mara like albalu, so they know everybody in the chain of islands. Ha, sis? Matamalungil sa elirir magidirakal matirgal ngal el angat taraloro leringi agirir el mga tmoklab lablir ayol sis akartik masaluk podo sis brangod albalu kada mga tmoklab labled el olabal mo misterir adal tira masawg lelguk mga madari may kaya babira ko ra amaklol swabal beside the tal klol
Ela mal tele dar other bela.
yes I say. Seth, what's your hope? What do you hope to see with what you're doing? If there's one thing that you'd like to see happen before you're no longer here, what would it be?
I hope that somebody can carry on.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get somebody who can carry on these skills. I've taught my two boys, some of the skills, but with this Western influence, sometimes when they go to their teenage age, they kind of hang out with the friends. So Dylan now is kind of still hanging there, but we don't know, when he goes to high school, then maybe he changes his mind. So we need somebody to commit, and not only my family, but anybody who's willing to learn. I'm willing to help. So I hope these things can further go, as it's a very big program in Hawaii now and in the South Pacific.
And it really came
So
from
hope that we
Micronesia.
can, hope that us in Micronesia can do the same, that we can put it into a big and growing foraging family. So
Claude Troy sa doy, dakal gigrel Troy, dakal gigrel ngara ngobra del Troy, and then you know, ngariya asesel dong okler el angal sa elol si saklo betan tanggel ngam ko sa dilen ngal el sendir ka hang out adilen na 4th grade fourth grade el angling wabangela da malalo makal malbabelang manglo misra school ang bangela da malalo makal motto but I mean yeah, that's how young they are, right, when they already have hopes at motir ka nga mo sa bariral mo. Alam kong gira karula correction nakal at pangamis ko mama bambu alam ko atray mali ka. I got a text saying hindi age anong email so may nga atray mali ka amis ko mama bambu. Yes.
Kamalungit project.
Yes, I am crossing my fingers, hoping it mo. So alam ko gigora advocate more klo government lo say may Independence Day really a race ram larvelo. And let's look at some skills, right? Ang kale sesa already along mo ola bam lara PCC mga ida sa aram lara Ebiil. So we're saying to him, good luck. We have a fast one. Sa lara Ebiil di kasi imolde leringi oy. Bay mliri rangar nga screw. Hindi ka mamamli dia. Mal diselak tel imol klalol.
Tila giriltan mo me na display ya.
Yang amo gira makalil may arangal. Yeah. But you know that day the scenery that day sel sabado matamekal di bal tira ro kulang along. Mornya gigrel el do maldim kasalat. Sila sabado. Yes. Oy. Coming, hopefully there were some journalists there interested in capturing it, but it's a small gathering. And then that day when Ses took the canoe out, and they were sailing in front of the village at Seralo Makal top the tel madala. Amateo oler ole nga ako tumlet so israp tuluge sa ako say my God. When was it? Oy nga last time laring am lara bakal lo makal tel matal bulu. Oh. So we're hoping kung kasi hindi tiragal nga excited to magigre sa Maria magtema dalol sis akartir lang ngari sa ida rang artira elang. So I'm just hoping it was someone can actually
Can
take
you
it further.
make one more kayak?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. Ngarang ko mamlas ka bar adra. Ang adra ngiwal?
Ngobamos.
Oh no. This is going to be a whole lot of competition all around. Okay. Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see kasi challenge ay rest that ay balul. Mas amlirir ma October 1st Independence Day vela we. Ito bang el mukur sa race ra pakala. Yeah. Hindi atagi dol ko mara katal sigang sa doy so hindi ka kulingit tang mara ko edol masum adra blue. El mal masulang el guk mlos barir el guk oite tal sigang at temir el loreng sa tal program el mara ko mel sa egaloreng asulela Sesario Sewralur girel tal klomotela time los short talom subra arangal garbela ora Ebiil.
Tirge sorin mom de placetale trip ma nglu langoy ngara.
Agi 12 ra May 24 e return ra June 4th. Depending on the wind. Yeah, expect unexpected is what they teach us. Yeah, the best way to prepare yourself is expect expect.
Kadim lang announce it mo tiyang open dia. She never asked.
Selmorang alul. Okay. No, I'm sorry. I have to apologize. Ndakal open. It is actually namomuy. Oy. Leng agin na reach maxili di sira ngal tira sub ariril ngartal mlal maraila. Hindi akora di doswer elwasay asesa al amos ayel modele de sele guk sa mamel guk lamutal maararamlayeng en guktuk mo sois varnexel adel samarial masuba tadira kan nga other o mga dem kalas ya entil amra lungil lo maral el dobo mo sports fishing catch and release lo bangala sesar se mail elong marali misil beto kangi galer sel balo yeah so I'm hoping mo tiang mo kuk mo tara badingela beginning ra kukwanera to ko om subal expanding
nagalel sabi mo dengwar kao contact number Ebiil Mr. Arthur Lawrence bolo ng imal nga sorry loge
dengwara obisera Ebiil 855-2676 ya gidele dengwara nga 775-0854 ya website ta mama ebiilsociety.org Ayer ragul information ang I'll say including arwa application forms mga agidira kal recruiter ngal mo counselors mang right now agi announce el recruiter ngal mo orayor mang amo imora a counselor lagi o sigra dira kalol ng sewra malol si sa akin yeah there's a lot of interest one of the things is other dira kal kotel interesting adrabelaw el kirang aparda malmlamol tuira camp Ebiil sa la summer el reconnect ra nga lagir el morator belao mang armlakot el angarkot el register del ngalgal met mura camp park kira Hawaii mark kira kwa mark kira so last year we even had kids who were from Washington marwa Denver el tangal garbelao el kira nga barda malo si yourself waseng makarang ngalgira dia kalobesa at tingir maualir matamlamol durok rar ngalgir el mayor tial el program mandira kalko tulungilarang ngol masase el wase at least temlamo we provide maybe a useful outlet el sabarira arangal garbela ulo speringilo si sakra ngalgir anya tara adam last year sa do en arangal gela diler dra kapsi nga bulgugat ngolker tira Ebiil makora makita ano ko tingal tirkat mo mga landi ka losigra der di nga nga para del melt mortal al ubab al mera programa selbol mera belo lar tira adam madile tukuk mo od tingal ngal ge wasak mo ngaragi silu mang tamo mera kal masada igal silu bul to ngal adama awal blel sebgal mertal gukkosus el met tal sande mo urme manga da okribitar nga gek mo en nga kaulo ko takmong gira mo ngoy titira nga lagi memra kapsa nga yak mara lungi larong kol marala letto ko el blal su barang nga lagi ka even magim kertel talboy lumanda kal sa mamal mal masterir makmal mo ngi larong kol waseng nga ringal tutel to ko el morar other belawel tira ko sorir el malmol malmalisi ersel ni ako ku aleda matiging nga other
tiran tela recruit nga American mel
tamaklaw tangaringa lakama camp start tra 8 taragilangal ka etiril gukmla mo high school makalait samla mo o gukmla mo orayor selame to orayor mentors yes mang dekadol masum ako
okay
and says thank you again
Thank
and
you.
I know that we're going to continue to be teaching. We're going to continue to teach as long as we can talk.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Okay. Imam sulang arbak laadal mo sa umiloreng sa program sulang sadoy gagotom saulelo mas kamam tayi del el te alel direkal di tadal giberteng ko ka toba isela igaluriol gimorul mang kamal masauler sa idel kukulung aswimel mora kamam marangal garbelaw iko mam sulang albak laadal mo next